wife was laughing hysterically. Like, she was laughing and everybody started laughing. And they said, tag one unserious person. And somebody, one of you tagged me on that post. I don't know who that person is, but someone tagged me and said, that I'm that person who laughed like that, But I was like, come on, you guys. You brought me on social media.
It's all love. Oh my. And be admiring lips here. I've marked your number, I've marked your face.
Be admiring, no.
Be admiring lips.
Be admiring.
Keep admiring. But I was going to ask you a question about this polygamy matter.
Yes.
What if they say it's legal and I just wake up one day and say, well,
you want to marry someone else?
What do you think? Don't you think we need support? Like,
what kind of support? What kind of support are you looking at?
What will be your first reaction?
What support are you looking at? I want to know. What support exactly?
They said the more the merrier. It's not saying.
Which more the merrier? Where they want to marry?
Bigger
if
family.
It's about bigger family, we will born more children. Will we have more? Is it about the more the merrier?
What if the government says a law? There are too many women around.
So are you trying to say that you're going to go by that?
Wait, nah. What if the government? There are countries. What is it not in Malawi recently? They said one man is to 4 women. You understand?
Yes.
What if the government says is a law that every man in Nigeria right now, you must have at least 2 wives?
It's a law. It becomes a choice now. I mean,
no law,
like mandatory. Which kind of law be that?
No. What if that happens?
Which kind of law be that?
How would you handle it?
I beg. Don't even think about it. I don't want to think about it. Come on.
I know.
I don't share.
I know.
I don't like to share stuff.
I'm helping some men now.
I can share other stuff, but I cannot share stuff.
Okay.
Like, you get what I mean?
Great.
I don't share.
That's a strong message.
A very strong message.
And I did this because I know a lot of men have been looking for opportunity. Let me try and just tease my wife small. Because low key, some men have thought about,
what if they had another wife?
Of polygamy.
Don't you think that it's more stress for you? If you cannot maintain one wife and think that you make her happy, what gives you that assurance that having another wife?
Men like that stress, so some men like that stress. You know why?
Well,
they believe that they're going to use it like the women will be competing for attention.
I see.
So that puts them in an advantageous position.
I see.
You know that kind of mindset of, they're not looking at the problem.
Yeah.
They're only looking at the mindset of, okay, this one cook ogbonna soup.
Yeah.
I know, like,
this one cook egusi.
I want to eat egusi.
Oh, God.
You now have roster of who is going in another room with it. So that's what men have in their mind. So low key, I don't know if you're going to ask your wife too what they think if it becomes a law that a man. Please don't cause fight. Just ask. You see the way we handled it peacefully. Not that she liked me. Don't know violence.
You want to do what?
You understand? Talk about it. There are things that couples should have conversations about.
Yeah.
It's right and not necessarily turn into a fight.
All right. And not necessarily have deep meanings.
Absolutely.
To it, or,
Oh boy.
So on that note, one side and the other side, on that particular note, we will bring you our fun-filled Friday edition of the Family Talk.
That's right. And today we're having I almost said polygamy. the cohabitation debate.
Yes.
So on Monday and Tuesday, we started this conversation about cohabiting. Premarital cohabitation. And we needed to know your opinion about that. If you had an experience, a lot of people called. We couldn't take all the messages. We couldn't even take all the social media engagements, right, as it were. And we said, well, we promised on Tuesday that today, Friday, we'd have a concluding part of it and make it like a debate, having both sides. Those who are for it,
and those who are against.
Yeah, bring forward the advantages, and those who are against it bring forward the disadvantages. But we also want to look at it from different angles, right, Andrea?
That's right. We also want to look at it from a different angle. How does our culture perceive premarital cohabitation? Are there certain cultures that embrace this, practice, if you like? Are there cultures that actually say it's a good thing, it's normal? This is how we get to know our wife. This is how we get to know if this man can take care of our daughter.
Yep.
Are there cultures like that? We want to also know from you. Also, what does religion say about cohabiting, premarital cohabitation? What does your religion say about it?
Beautiful.
We want to also hear. And then if you are in that right now, that is, if you are cohabiting and you're not married yet, what's the experience like? And do you want to tell us your reason for cohabiting?
Because it could be circumstantial.
Yeah. You want to tell us why? The phone lines are open today. And trust me, we want to make it a fun-filled edition of this particular conversation. But again, we also want to learn from it as well. We have people on both sides in the studio telling us their opinion. There might be some guys both, but we want to just know your thoughts on this subject matter.
That's right. So what side are you on? Are you on the side that says, well, there's nothing wrong with cohabitation? Go ahead. Premarital cohabitation, it helps people know themselves better. Are you the one that says our culture supports it and it has worked? Are you one of those who say, well, it has helped marriages, people know themselves better and then they get into the marriage and then they can manage things better? Or are you one of those saying, no, it's still finished?
Yeah.
I had experience. He used me and dumped me and blah. Or she used me to pick herself up. Are you one of those that would say, well, cohabitation helped me a lot to get myself together? In fact, before we started cohabiting, I was living a wayward life, but that put some check. I used to be a wayward person, but because I had this person living with me and I love this person, even though we're not married yet, it kind of like helped me manage my life better. I was able to, save. I was able to, cut on irrelevant expenses and all that, because these are experiences. I've had that experience, so I know that these are some of the benefits, if you look at it, of cohabiting with someone. And I already started enjoying like a married man when I was not married. I already start having some family members calling me Professor No. In the Yoruba culture, a lot of
so Andrea and Collins, your people were living together before you got married. Go and not go and roll.
Wow.
Anyways, guys, the phone lines.
What side are you on?
0700 993 993 993. Hello?
Hello? All right, it's not talking. Hello, good morning. Hello? What's going on? Hello? All right, guys, I think we get IT across to fix this line. We cannot hear them. You can call us on Skype if you're outside the country. You can call us on Skype. It's Nigeria Info FM. Just dial it on Skype. Find us and add us and dial us so that we can take your calls from that side. You can send a WhatsApp to 0809-597-5805. You can tweet at us at Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info FM. Tweet at us. Hashtag is WhatsApp Lagos. Tekes Dimeji. Hashtag Andrea Tekes. Hashtag Collins Tekes. Hashtag Nigeria Info WL. Many hashtags right there. But let's see who's on the line. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Wow, what's happening with the phone lines this morning? Oh, goodness. Okay, 0700 993 993 993. You can drop a WhatsApp message, okay? 0809 597 5805. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
You have an interesting topic today.
Thank you very much.
Yes, my name is Emmanuel Richard. I'm calling from Gambia.
Oh.
Welcome,
Emmanuel Richard. How's the Gambia this morning?
Well, it's fine. Thank God. Yeah.
So yes, go ahead.
We can.
Let's
go
talk.
ahead. Let's hear what you think.
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I think the disadvantages outweigh the advantages.
Okay.
Yes, because premarital cohabitation really affects the marriage.
How?
Yes, I gotta have a personal experience about it because well, first of all, there are a lot of things that you will have to deal with.
Okay.
Because one is the stigma, especially if you live in an area where such kind of things are not really encouraged.
Yeah.
So you tend to hide yourself in everything you do. You don't walk freely. When you wake up in the morning and maybe there are neighbors around, you don't feel free.
Yeah.
And you also have instances where you abort pregnancies, which I think is not.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
You definitely, the lady will have most times get pregnant.
Okay.
And then because you don't want to, you're not married legally, you want to abort.
Yeah.
And then we have had instances where such abortion got complicated and it leads to probably maybe a permanent damage to the womb.
Yeah.
Or the lady maybe loses her life, because those abortion in Nigeria is illegal. It's not encouraged. So you have some people go and see quacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one. Now on the guy's side, you start feeling as a married man when you're not a married man.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Yes, because you start reaping the gain of a married man. They wash your clothes, prepare food, and are the things that you're not legitimately supposed to
enjoy.
Yes. When you not get married, you now find out there is nothing new again. What are you? Nothing new entirely. The whole vibe is not there again because you've started enjoying it for quite some time.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't really encourage it because I went through that process, and most times you don't even end up getting married.
Yes, that's right.
So I personally feel that it has a lot of disadvantage. Well, on the lighter note, you also, some people will say, okay, you get to know each other well. Well, you get to know each other well, and then what next?
Okay.
Yes, what next after getting to know each other well? So I don't really think it's something to be encouraged.
All right.
I think it should be discouraged.
All right.
Marriage is a process. It's something you have to learn through, and there are a lot of time to learn through it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Stay safe in the Gambia, Emmanuel. Well, you can call us on Skype too, just like Emmanuel Richard just did.
That is, if you're listening to us across the country, outside the country.
Outside Lagos, specifically.
Yeah.
Don't call us in Lagos, say on Skype. But I Skype in Lagos. Call number 0700 993 993 993.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning.
Good morning, what's up, Lagos?
Cheers to life.
Sorry, I had to run out of the kitchen because I don't want to go close to the gas.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the praise for me, like.
All right, even praise.
Yeah, choking little mouth on the topic, cohabiting before marriage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, to me, thank God, I haven't done that before, but I have someone and people who have done that around me.
Okay.
I see it as is the female, the ladies that are at the losing end most of the time. 98%. They are the losing end.
Why do you say so?
Yeah, because while I was on campus,
before even BSc at all, I did diploma.
Mm-hmm.
So my colleagues that were together, one of them, a guy, was dating a twin.
Wow.
Two ladies.
Okay.
So he was dating one of them, and they are living together. They rented a room.
Wow.
So cohabiting. And they are still on diploma level. They've not gotten admission for BSc. They're still on diploma level, cohabiting for the whole period, almost 2 years.
Oh, wow.
When the lady now get admission to another university in Osun State, the guy now continue with the second sister.
Oh, wow.
That is still around. And that one knew that he was dating her sister initially. Now, the other one now continued with him. And after the whole thing, they did not eventually now go to the same university.
Wow.
The lady too got another admission to another place, and he now got in those states university.
Wow.
So most of when they now finish, eventually they did not even know where they no contact again. They were not getting in touch with each other again. So to me now, like the Gambian said, men it will make them always feel as if they are already they're already eating forbidden fruit. You know what it's called, the forbidden fruit?
But must you eat if you cohabit? Is there a law that says you must eat the forbidden fruit? What?
Everybody gets it.
Somebody don't be firewood.
Thanks, man. Praise. All right, guys. I mean, we have a gentleman and a lady in the studio, or let's say ladies first. A lady in the studio and a gentleman. I don't know how gentle it is, but it's an amazing, creative, fantastic, creative minds, both of them. And it's good to have them join us in the studio for the first time for this conversation. First of all, Gracie is in the building. Gracie.
Thank you for having me.
And one of the finest producers that I know in the planet, you know, the one that's got the rhymes. He's a T with the rhymes.
That's right.
T Rhymes, what's good, man? Good to have you.
I'm alright. This is an interesting topic.
So we're going to be as real as possible.
As in,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this kind of conversation where we know what's happening out there.
Right.
We know that more than 90% of those who are in relationship, most cases, are cohabiting. And the thing is, it's not until you pack all your property to move in. The moment you spend one weekend, you just go, so let me spend weekend, you have cohabited.
Really?
You have, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you don't know?
You need to know. Oh my goodness.
She has been cohabiting.
Oh wow.
If you just move in weekend, if it's just one day,
wow.
you move
have.
in and sleep in that house.
Awesome stirve.
You didn't know? Did we shatter the table? Did you fall down? Okay.
Anyway, so that's why I want us to be as real as possible, because
Right.
if we do not talk about this, you know, most people may not find out whether it's good or bad.
Or bad,
So the conversation is for us to be able to drive it in the direction that would help someone make a decision concerning that, even someone who is considering that.
All right, so ladies first. Let's start with Gracie. Are you for or against?
Honestly, wow. I feel like I just got a whole new different definition of what cohabiting is.
Okay.
But it's fine. But honestly, I'm not for it.
Okay.
Well, my own definition before was like, oh, you're like moving in, you
Living
stay-
with him.
Yeah, that's the word, living. Because I used to be like, it's fine to go like sleepovers, because I feel that it's great to see in the day and see for some few hours. But there's some things about some people that you would sleeping over or having like dates where you guys can maybe go somewhere, spend a week or something. Could help you know someone better. And honestly, I don't think you have to eat the forbidden fruit before, you know.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
and some people would tell you it cuts your cost. Like if you're cohabitating or cohabiting, you have the ability to split the bills. You have the ability to split the rent, and it's cool. But I'm just not for it personally. I could go like stay over the weekend or something and all, but I am not living with you. So yes.
Okay. How about you, T Rhymes?
Grace, stop cohabiting. no, really, you should stop cohabiting. What do you mean? They just told you that spending the weekend is cohabiting. Then you said you're not for it. Then you said you're just spending the weekend. You're not living with it.
Maybe because of our definition before.
Yeah.
Well,
You
obviously,
understand? But go ahead.
obviously, I'm not for it because, well, I'm from a Christian background.
Okay.
And so my dad, my sibling, anybody can want to come around to my house and then they're seeing a lady that I've not introduced to them formally. So it's going to look somehow like, yo, who's this person? So no, I'm not for it. And then again, I'm a very private person. I like my private life. I don't want you to come and see my early morning face while I look in the morning.
That is the problem.
But is she not going?
So
is she
please.
not going to see your early morning face eventually?
At that point, you would have already sworn
Okay.
in church that for better, for worse. So when you see my wake up and it's not that you will stick with it like that because,
Wow. And even if you're snoring and I can't sleep.
well, you have to tolerate. For worse, for better, for worse. But until then, please just go to your house, right? After we're done.
So you've never had a sleepover?
Oh,
I mean, well, I have.
Then you have
No, I don't.
T-Rhymes, there's
Okay,
a
let me give you
question.
an
There's a
instance.
question. Don't give us instance first. There's a pending question which is clear.
Okay.
Have you cohabited before?
I have. I mean, going by your definition.
No,
of
leave going back. Have you? Have you stayed with a woman that you're in a relationship with?
Weekend.
Yeah, hosted someone. You're not making it sound like no.
Okay. That I'm having a relationship with.
Yes.
Yes.
I have and I have not because I have hosted someone I'm not having a relationship with
Okay.
for a weekend.
What for?
She was
Counseling?
Okay, so she's my friend.
Okay.
She's my friend. I knew her from school, and she stays in Ibadan.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So during this whole NYSC process thingy, she was
Yeah.
supposed to serve in Lagos. So she had to come. She was, hustling for PPE and stuff. So she
Yeah.
had to stay with me for 2 days. So I mean, I've done that. I mean, I was
No, that's
just
hosting
doing
a
the Lord's
person.
work. Just helping. So that's like.
But I'm talking about your girlfriend coming
my
to stay.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
I have.
All right, we'll be right back. We need to take a message, and we'll be right back.
That will be
Talk, and we're having this very juicy conversation. I really wish that what we were talking about off the mic was what we were, I really wish
that
bring
it back.
we were, bring it back live on the air. So if you're tuning, we're talking cohabiting, premarital cohabitation. Are you for it or are you against it? Is this something that you have found yourself practicing one way or the other? And how is it coming for you? Was it a good idea for you? And then we also asked one very fundamental question. Does it actually or oftentimes lead to marriage?
Big question we asked, because sometimes you hear stories like, well, the idea is for you to know each other better as a would-be couple, if you like.
Yeah.
And then you end up not getting married. So how then do you justify that excuse? Also, there are a lot of men out there and even women out there who think that how can you marry somebody, if you want to buy something in the market, you're not sure that it's going to work. You have to test it. You say, please, do you have, like, if you want to buy a bulb, can you just buy a bulb? You have to plug the bulb so that you see whether it is working. So there are people who have that mindset. And because of that, they say, no, we have to live together. At least let me know you. Let me see if you can cook as a lady. Or let me see if you're neat as a man enough to my standard. That way, I'll be able to make my decision. So people base that decision of whether saying yes to your proposal to the fact that, look, we need to stay together for a bit, to find out.
Yeah.
So that, in a way, for some people with their own different mindsets, they will say that that's an excuse and that's a reason for to encourage cohabitation.
Yes.
But others will say, no, our religion does not accept it. Just like the two speakers here have said. Others will say, well, it might lead to temptation, before you know it, one thing lead to another.
And
What if to someone's mind that is not a temptation? What if to someone's mind is testing the mic?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
So where are you on this debate? So let's hear from you.
The phone lines have been buzzing and we have lots of WhatsApp messages. 0700 993 993 993. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. See, I have to call.
Okay.
I'm driving in traffic and I'm hearing the conversation.
All right, go ahead.
I want to try and impute. Okay, first, I would like to correct the definition.
Okay.
Because when you said cohabitation, it's not visiting. I heard the young man, the presenter, trying to correct the other speakers, saying that even if you visit, so he tried to affect the ladies' understanding of cohabitation. Cohabitation.
So what's your definition?
Is living. The standard definition is living together and having sexual intercourse relationship. So if you're in a relationship, visiting isn't cohabitation. I feel it's okay to visit.
Yeah.
2 weekends, like the lady said, which I agree with her. And that way you can get to know yourself. And if you're strong enough, you can avoid the temptation if you want or you don't want to.
All right.
But I believe cohabitation, I disagree with it. I don't like it.
Okay.
You are not supposed to live together if you're not married. But it's okay to visit.
Okay.
Spend a day, spend a night, sleep over if you want to, if you choose to. But please let us understand the cohabitation.
All right.
So the lady isn't wrong with what she's doing if she wants to do it.
Okay.
But cohabitation, from me, I feel it's wrong.
It's wrong.
If you're not married, don't live together, share bills, spend bills. Stay where you are and spend that money for a house rent.
Okay.
Stay where you are and spend that money for whatever you want to do. Go visit for a while and leave. But don't live together. It's annoying.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well said.
Grace is
Do you feel
excited right
relieved
now.
Like, I'm so excited because
You're
my
like,
God
have I been
bless
cohabiting? so the clause there is living together,
living
which
together.
means you're moving.
Yeah.
All right.
You pack your
You're moving,
belongings and,
as it were.
live together.
Okay.
And then not just living together this time.
Also
you are
having-
actually,
You're copulating.
you get it.
No,
that
no,
thing
no.
that comes with you being married.
No, it's not necessarily. It's someone that you already have.
Relations with?
You are. You have sexual.
Yes, now that's what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying.
But is that part of it? If you're
habiting?
Yes.
Yeah, now. Now what for you? That eventually comes to happen because, that's why people are against it.
That's right.
Okay.
All
Hello?
right. A few more calls. There's someone calling on Skype. I don't know. Should do phone calls first.
Hello? Hello?
All right, guys. You have 1 minute to talk to us. 1 minute, everybody, because we're running in a moment.
Hello?
Hello. All right, great. So let's go to Skype.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Lagos!
Woo!
Yes!
Welcome!
Chester Live.
Oh, this is dream come true for me.
Wow.
Levi
welcome.
Habila.
Yeah, my name is Levi Havila.
Oh, Levi. Great.
Yeah. The light heavyweight microphone of Collins.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling from Finland. My lungu is good.
All right, great.
Welcome.
Fantastic.
Welcome.
Yeah. I just want to talk about the cohabitation thing. And I feel if we're looking at it from the perspective of our culture in Africa, then I think we shouldn't do it. But where I live here, cohabitation is very, very normal. They don't see anything bad in it. They actually see it as a way for you to even move on with your life quicker and get the things that you need to make you succeed in life.
Oh, wow.
So, but yeah, for we Africans, when I look at it, I'll be like, oh, this is not right in my sight. but like in Finland, for example, I came for my master's and I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have friends who are also Nigerian, and there's a way you could get your residency so quick in Finland. The fastest way that I didn't know is to get a Finnish girlfriend, stay in the same address for 2 years, which you means you're cohabitating, and then you can file in for residency, and then you get it.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you get it. So you could see that helps people like us who want to come to Finland and be like, okay, I want to study or I want to like stay back after work. You're not married to the lady. So once, even if you guys decide not to live anymore, they don't care. As long as before you applied for residency, you have the same address for above 2 years, and then you have to prove in terms of bill payments or communication or whatever.
Yeah,
it's good for you. So in that context, I would say cohabitation is not bad.
All right.
But in our own context, it's in our own context in Nigeria, we know culture has a big play. And,
Yes. Religion as well.
So our parents. Yes, exactly. I'm a Christian. I'm from the north, so I know what it is. If today I tell my dad, "Hey, I'm cohabitating with a white lady," my father would be like, "Are you out of your mind?" You know. But I just feel in if we look at it from different perspective, I think it has its benefits and it has its own disadvantage. Yeah.
True
but
that.
hey, you guys are doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Levi.
you.
From here.
We appreciate that you're
have a good-
calling.
You too. Wow. Okay, more calls, more messages. You know,
We have a message on WhatsApp. Now, let me take this one. He says, "Good morning. I never ever dreamt of cohabiting, especially due to my spiritual upbringing as a Christian. However, my girlfriend is 30 and I'm 27. She feels frustrated at home. At the time I got my apartment, I wasn't ready for it, but she pushed hard to get it. And before I even checked out the house I paid for, all her load is inside. If I don't marry this girl, it's really not my fault. I've opened up to her of recent, and I'm trying to talk to her mom too, to soft pedal on the pressure they're giving her." Now, he also says, "I don't know if I could marry this girl. Cohabiting with her was not my choice. It happened more like under duress and has exposed me to doing everything I ever preached against."
All right. Wow. Premarital cohabitation, that's on Facebook. Most times does not lead to marriage, but baby mamas. That's what Murphy is saying. He said, "I see the rise of this in our country, though it doesn't regard our culture and value. It's about the economy is biting harder. So as with the internet, as we made the internet world, the internet has made the world a global village. These are norms in the West. Once we are 18 plus, you are free from parental scrutiny and guidance. In conclusion, it's an invasion of culture by the internet."
Okay.
Okay, great, man. More messages coming in as we proceed. Well,
Okay, let me take this one. This one's coming from Ike from Songolta. Says, "Cohabitation without proper marriage is a sin. Simple and short." Another one here is coming from GT. GT Nations from Lagos says, "Good morning, the Tekes. Cohabitation is when two opposite sex have not really defined a headway to where they're going. It's simply a waste of process and most times end up with pity and regret, because afterwards both party may end up not getting married after a lot of lost infatuation and waste of energy. I believe both it says, I believe worth is worth doing should be done in the right process. Please, people should stop cohabiting their lives away.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Now, this last 15 minutes of the show, it's sponsored and supported by, Live Gift Global. Yes, Live Gift Global. Of course, you get to hear about Live Gift Global Limited. We hear that one of the representatives, the CEO, is around. He'll be talking to us shortly. But first, let's take a message from them and then take a wrap-up conversation from these two gentlemen.
From Gracie and T. Rhymes.
And T. Rhymes. And then we'll get to wrap this conversation up.
Lagos, are you ready? Ìgbádùn ti dé o. Life Gift Global